Nithyanandam Paramasukadam Kevalam Jnanamurtim Dvandvatītam Gaganasadrisham Tattvamasyaadhilaksham Ekam Nityam Vimalamachalam Sarvadhi Sakshibhutam Bhavatītam Trigunarahitam Satgurum Tam Namami. Nithyananda, this is Ma Nitya Shivrupananda, and today's YouTube video for my YouTube channel, Manifesting Powerful Cognitions the Hindu Way, is going to be about my experiences with Aushdha. As you know, Swamiji is revealing Aushdha in his beautiful new dimension that I'm experiencing as a master alchemist. And more and more we've been attending these processes where Swamiji is actually crafting these aushadhas, which will act as a baseline for our experiences in Mahasadashivoham and leading up to Mahasadashivoham. Aushadhas basically is herbs in which super consciousness is programmed, and intention towards enlightenment, towards health, towards super consciousness is programmed, and then you either ingest it or you apply it on different parts of your body to awaken energies that put you in your highest context, in your highest identity as Sadashiva himself. So it's just been fascinating how Swamiji is just taking everyday materials such as turmeric, materials such as tulsi, basil, or betel nut leaves, what else, durva grass, it's called Bermuda grass, or bale leaves, the vilva. These are all things that we use in our temples, in our Hindu temples, and programming them with super consciousness. Also another very important ingredient, of course, haritaki powder, and programming them towards our highest expression. So it's really fascinating how when you have an avatar in your life, simply putting together these materials, he literally gives you, you can think of it as a bridge into a higher dimension. You can think of it as a taste of a higher, super conscious part of you. Of course, Swamiji can very easily give you a darshan towards it, or even in Shaktipada put you towards it. But when you apply something, for example, the blue veil, aushadha that he did, the blue veil, VEL, to take us into that powerful cognitions, we just applied it on our head, right? Or we've applied aushadhas on our forehead. Yesterday's aushadha we applied on our stomach and lower stomach area, which is where the Swadhisthana, the fear center, as well as the Manipuraka chakra, which is the worry center, is. So when you apply these aushadhas, which are programmed with a superconscious intent on you, it's like having a permanent energy darshan. It is literally like Swamiji is sitting with his hand on your forehead or hand on your head, and it works so powerfully. Just even applying that aushadha, what it does is it kind of intensifies things. Otherwise you have darshan, and then slowly you'll find that your context, your the lower part of you starts to slowly balance back and settle. But with the aushadha, you just find yourself going up and up. So it's a very, very, very beautiful experience. I know many of you all over the world that have received these aushadhas crafted by Swamiji have experienced it too. And for everyone else who's not experienced it, I will say you have to experience it. It's like literally think of it as a high of a drug without any of the side effects, because it really puts you in that beautiful high space where your health is peaking, your intellect is flowering, your superconscious experience is overflowing and completing all patterns that you might have, and allowing all the seeds you have in you of your highest potential to germinate. So it is a very, very blissful feeling, and Aushdha is the thing which allows us to hold the initiations, the energy by Paramahamsa Nithyananda in us longer. So I really think of it as, think of it as the cherry on top of the cake. It is such a beautiful experience. So this weekend, there is a program called Kalpataru Mahasadashivoham. Anyone who has an intention for Mahasadashivoham, or you're curious about why is it that you should have an intention, to this beautiful program where Swamiji will lead us to our understanding of ourselves as Mahasadashiva himself, where he will help us get there through the scenic routes, give us experiences of the different dimensions, the different beings that exist on planet Earth, the different states of consciousness, and finally establish us in Sadashivatva, Mahasadashivatva, which is our true expression. We just believe we are these limited beings because of a series of decisions we've made. Whereas we are actually Mahasadashiva himself. And Swamiji will very beautifully awaken that knowledge in us in Mahasadashivoham. And so I invite all of you, come get a glimpse of it in the Kalpatru Mahasadashivoham. This is tomorrow, Saturday, Indian Standard Time, 10 a.m. and 10 p.m. It is a completely free program because, as Swamiji said, Hinduism is about, giving out knowledge. It is not about trying to, in any way keep knowledge secretive. Anything that has to do with enlightening human beings, anything that has to do with the well-being of our society, of us, is always free in Hinduism. So Swamiji is offering this completely free. I ask all of you, log in, experience this. You will need to acquire your aushadha, which will be things like bay leaf, tulasi leaf, betel leaf, Bermuda grass, and haritaki powder locally. So you take it and then you just keep it in front of the screen, and you will see miraculously Swamiji's energy will transmit, will make these day-to-day herbs into the aushadha that puts you in the highest consciousness. So I invite all of you to join us tomorrow, Kalpatru Mahasadashivoham, 10 a.m. in the morning, 10 p.m. in the evening. Log in from whatever part of the world. If you go to a nearby satsang center, that will be best because when you do it as a group, the effect of that can be compounded. Especially in satsang centers, we have deities energized by Paramahamsa Nithyananda. So, but you will find that even if you do it in your own home, Swamiji's energy will be so powerful. You will experience it. You will find a huge breakthrough in all dimensions of your life. So I invite all of you, do come join us for the beautiful program Kalpatru Mahasadashivoham tomorrow. Thank you very much. If you have any questions, do drop me a message here in the comments field or private message me on Facebook. Reach me in any which way you can. Thank you, Nithyananda.